Hi guys! It's been a while, to say the least. I've had a pretty good day slash weekend, and I wanted to talk about it. So now I'm talking about it. Let's start with, I don't know where to start. Shabbos. Shabbos was good. I stayed at my boss's house, and they had a thing, and other people were there that are like my age, and so that was fun. We talked about stuff. I don't know. And then Saturday night was also very fun because I went with two of the teachers that I work with. We schlepped out to the Northeast. It was a drive. And then we went to House of Kosher, it's like a store, but they also have pizza and sushi and all kinds of stuff there. Highly recommend if you're in the area. So we went there and we hung out for a while and we got pizza and we got poke bowls, and I don't know how you say that, but it was good. And then we went to someone else, one of the other teachers who lives in the Northeast. We went to her house and we hung out for a while and we were all chatting and stuff and hung out for a while. And then we got back to Lower Marion at midnight, I don't know, it was late. And I was like, I don't want to drive back to the city, and there's going to be nowhere to park, and it'll be late, and blah, blah, blah. So I just slept on one of the teacher's couches. That was fun. And then I woke up, and then her kids were like, Maura Debbie! Because they all love me, because I'm the best. So that was a fun surprise for them, because they didn't know I was staying there, because I didn't know I was staying there. I got a haircut, but you guys already know that on Friday, because my hair was, it was just getting long and gross, and it's weird because, I always grew my hair out, and I've never really had, an issue with it. I just get, bored and I want to cut it all off. But, this time I was like, I don't like my hair. It's, too much hair. I don't like it. I don't want it on my head anymore. So Friday after, we had an in-service day. We didn't have school. So no kids. Woohoo! Cord on my phone. So after our in-service, I went and I just chopped it all off. I was like, I'm done with this. The end. So I did that. I'm still wearing my coat because I'm cold, and I just got home. What else? Oh, so Saturday, so that was fun. And then Sunday, I came back Sunday morning, and I was so tired. I don't know if it's because I stayed up a little bit later Saturday, but I was exhausted. I couldn't keep my eyes open the whole day. Basically spent the day in bed because it's Sunday, so why not? And then Monday, because it was President's Day, we didn't have school, so I spent another day in bed. I had a doctor's appointment in the middle of the day, so I did leave my house on Monday. It took a really long time. I was getting a CT scan to make sure that my kidney stone is gone. I'll find out soon, but I'm sure it's gone. And it was very crowded there. It was at, what's it called? Penn. What's it called? Penn? I don't know. Hospital of University of Pennsylvania? Hub? No. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. And it's a very good hospital and stuff. I just happened to be walking distance, so that's why I was there. So I was in a room waiting for the CT scan with a bunch of women who had cancer and stuff. It was just radiology, I don't know, it was a whole thing. It was crazy. They were all just chatting about, oh, what do you have? What's this? What's that? And I was just sitting there quietly in the corner I do not have these problems, thank God, but yeah, so, and I could tell they all kept looking at me what's this little girl doing here? What's happening? But yeah, so they're yeah, this is so weird. Normally I wait for 10-15 minutes at the most, and we were all sitting there for an hour waiting. They just got really backed up for some reason, I don't know. So yeah, so we did that. And then I got my blood taken for more kidney stone test things. I don't know. Yeah, and then I came home and I slept some more and did nothing the rest of the day. And then today, was that yesterday? Oh, that was yesterday. Whoa. And today was Tuesday. Today was kind of a weird day, but it ended really well, and I'm in a really good mood now. Because it's getting late. What was I saying? Oh, today. So today the kids had a hard time, I think because we had the long weekend, because they didn't have school Friday or Monday. So it was like a really long weekend for them. So everyone had a hard time coming back. And then I met with she's like in charge of the Montessori stuff. She comes in, I think like once a month she comes in. Like she comes in 2 days in a row, once a month. And she like meets with the teacher. She like comes in the classroom and kind of observes and gives us advice on things. And then she meets with the teachers individually. So she came into our classroom today and like observed the whole morning. And she said some nice things to me. So like that's always good to hear. And then I met with her. And we just discussed like goals for me and all this stuff that I should be working on. And I'm like, she's going to do like a workshop thing with me for a couple of hours, like next month, I think. And she had some goals that I was like iffy about, like, yeah, okay. Like she wants me to do conferences next year. She wants me to do it with 2 parents, but like I think by myself, which is terrifying because I've never even sat in a conference before. I was maybe going to this year, but then I was in the ER that day, so I didn't end up going to school at all that day. So I've never even like sat in a conference, so I don't even know like how to do it really, which is kind of terrifying. And as soon as she mentioned it, I made some face, and she's like, "Oh, you don't want to do this, do you?" I was like, No, I do not. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping she'll forget about it by next year because we do conferences in like January and we only do them once a year. Otherwise she would have had me do them this year. But it's too late now. So I'm hoping she'll just forget and it won't come up again. And then what else? We discussed summer stuff, but like nothing really important. And like, so I told the teacher I work with, like the head teacher in my classroom, I told her that this woman wanted me to do conferences next year, like for 2 parents, nothing major. She's like, you can even pick the easy kids, whatever. I just don't like talking to adults, so I don't want to do it. So I told the teacher I work with what she said, and she's like, well, maybe you should just be a co-teacher and make more money. And I was like, huh? You think, what? This woman's been teaching for probably longer than I've been alive. She's been teaching for a lot of years. She's like, you know everything to do, you could do it. And I was just like, whoa. Like, it was a really big compliment, but I was like terrified at the same time. Like, I'm not ready for that. I don't know. It's not, like, I'm happy where I'm at. I like going home and not having to worry about, like, what are we gonna do at school tomorrow? I mean, we don't really do that, but, like, there's still a lot of responsibility for, like, the head teachers, and I don't want that responsibility yet. Maybe in the future, but right now I'm not looking for that. So yeah, that was, like, nice to hear from her, like, kind of surprising. I was like, whoa. And then, what else? Oh, so then towards the end of the day, the director, so I went up to her because she was talking to one of the other teachers I work with, who's working the summer, and she needs a babysitter for her kid because one of her kids is too young to go to camp. And like over the weekend I had been thinking about it. I don't even know how it came up. I think Saturday night we were discussing it, and I was like, maybe I'll just babysit. Because like, I think this summer I need to work the whole summer because I haven't worked the whole summer in a really long time. Like before college, I think. No, my first year of college, that first summer, I think was the last time I like worked an entire summer. And since then I've kind of just like worked part of the summer, just kind of whatever, like chilled. But I feel like this year I need to like work the whole summer. But I was like, I feel like I need a change of pace. And I was like thinking about working at a different camp maybe. But then someone mentioned the babysitting thing, and I was like, oh, that's an idea, because, like, it's different kids. It would only be, I think, 2 kids, like, babies, but they're, like, slightly older, like, or at least one of them is. I know the kids already. I know one of them really well. One of them I kind of know. They're both, like, they're just teachers' kids. And I would get paid a little bit less, but, like, I feel like it would be a good change of pace. Like, babysitting is a lot more chill. It's, like, I feel like it might be harder. Like, I might hate it as soon as I start it, like, regret everything. But I think it'll just be good. Like, you're just in a room with 2 kids, and because it's only 2 kids, I can stick them. One of the teachers has a double stroller, so I can just stick them in the stroller. I can walk them to the library. I can walk them to the park. I can, like, go do things. Like, I'm not I'm not on a set schedule. There will be more diapers, which that I'll have to figure out. I'll have to get used to that, but that's not the end of the world. And, like, yeah, I just feel like it'll be a nice change of pace, and not, like, getting frustrated with, like, older kids that are just annoying. Like, I don't know. I need a change. So I think I'll do that. So I talked to the director, and I was like, oh, babysitting for the summer? Yeah, because she's asked me about, like, being a counselor. And I was like, maybe I'll think about it. Like, it wasn't that exciting, but for some reason this babysitting thing sounds exciting. So I told her, and she's like, oh, great. Like, that sounds like an awesome idea. She's like, the whole summer? I was like, yeah. And she's like, awesome. She's like, as long as you're fine getting paid a little bit less, which, like, I'll still be making money for the whole summer. It won't be so much, but it'll be an income for the whole summer. And then she was also saying, after that, she's like, by the way, which I literally started crying. She heard me talking to the other girls I was with over Shabbos, like, at her house. I was talking about there's a Chabad Shabbaton for young professionals. Like, I think it's the first time they're doing it, like the on-campus Shabbaton that they do in Crown Heights every year. I think it's similar to that, but it'll be for, like, people my age. So I was, like, talking with them, whatever, and they're like, oh, you should totally go. Like, that sounds like such a good thing for you, and maybe you'll meet some boys, you never know. And I was like, yeah, when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, totally, that sounds great. But then I was looking into it, and it's like $200. And I was like, I just can't afford it right now. Like, I wish I could go, but it's, like, not happening. They're like, yeah, that's expensive, you're right. And then that was kind of the end of it. But then today, the director was like, you do so much. Oh my god, I'm literally going to start crying because it was so sweet. Basically, she's, like, sponsoring for me to go. I'm literally crying. No one's ever done that for me. It was so nice. And yeah, so I just signed up. It's in 2 weeks. Shabbos in Crown Heights, woohoo! But I'm hoping it'll be fun. I think it'll also be good because it's, like, they do classes and stuff basically over Shabbos, which I did when I went to 3 years. I think I went to 3 on-campus Shabbatons, and they always have the classes, and I was always kind of bored. Like, I didn't enjoy the classes, but I think that's because I was in college, and I just didn't enjoy class at all. Whereas this past summer, when I was at Maya Note, I really enjoyed the classes, I think because I've had a few years break, and, like, I was like, wait, when you learn something you enjoy, like, something you're interested in, it can be fun. Not that I didn't enjoy learning about education, but, like, I don't know what it was. I didn't really like it in college. But, like, this past summer, I really enjoyed Maya Note, and I really enjoyed the classes, so I'm hoping that it'll be similar to that I'll enjoy learning again. So yeah, so I'll be in Crown Heights in 2 weeks. In 2 Shabboses? Less than 2 weeks? No. A week from Shabbos. I don't know. Today's Tuesday, in case you didn't get that. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. It's just been a good day. Like, nothing horrible happened. There were no accidents. That's always a good thing. Just, like, I don't know. Oh, and there's a very high chance we're going to have a snow day tomorrow. So that's always really exciting, and that always helps get through the day when it's like, oh, like we didn't have school. We haven't had school since Thursday. Today's Tuesday, we had school. And the fact that we probably won't have school tomorrow, we'll be back in school on Thursday, like, I'm okay with that, and that helps so much. Although it's like I've already spent 2 days in bed. What can I do for another day? Like, I'm gonna go a little bit crazy. But me and some other teachers, that's not about it, decided through lots of things, I don't know, that if we have a snow day, assuming the roads aren't too bad, because I would still have to drive, like, we'll see what the roads are like, that we would go over to one of the teachers' houses and make donuts, because we all wanted donuts. So yeah. I'm hoping basically, Philly public schools have already closed, and a bunch of other schools have already closed. But Philly schools rarely close. So the fact that they've already closed for tomorrow is a good sign that we probably won't have school. And yeah, so I'm hoping for a snow day, but that'll also make plans that'll force me to get out of bed. 'Cause otherwise I'm gonna go crazy. I can't do that. But yeah, it's already... Wait, if we don't have school tomorrow, that means we just have Thursday and Friday, and then it's Shabbos, and then we have one more week, and then another week, and then a few more weeks, and then it's Pesach. No, first is Purim. First is Purim, then a few more weeks, and then Pesach, and then I'm going to Florida for like a week for Pesach, which I'm very excited about. By the way, I'm coming back from Florida during Chol HaMoed Pesach, which means I don't have any plans for the last days. So Maryland people, if you want to invite me for something, I'll be around-ish, you know. I can easily come to Maryland. So yeah, invite me, and then I'll come, and we'll hang out, and it'll be a great time. Oh wait, also you guys want to come in March 22nd? Yeah. You guys should come visit me, because I'm sad and lonely. That's not true. But I miss you guys. I haven't seen you guys in a very long time, right? Saw some of you over New Year's. That was a while ago, though. And then before that was when I said, it's been a while. Let's hang out. I miss y'all. Yeah, that's it, I think. I think I talked about everything I was, like, excited about. I don't know. Now I'm going to go for a walk, but it's cold outside. But I need to go for a walk. Because I'm like a dog. I want to get my exercise in. Now we're shaking. Okay. Also... I need help with this. What do I do? It doesn't, because the hook's in the middle. It's like a thing in the middle and it hangs, and then the two sides fold. Help. I want that to be able to see your faces. Oh well. Okay. Thanks. Mwah. Love you. I don't know why I just said thanks. Love you guys. Hope to see you soon. Come visit me. I'm always here. This place. This is my room. I look purple because I have purple lights. Okay. Love you. Goodbye. Good night. Fingers crossed for a snow day. See you later. Bye!